Seconds remaining. BYU inbounds the ball to Kevin Nixon. He throws up the shot. He makes it. Do you believe this? 73-71. BYU wins the Thriller. They are the WAC champions. Unbelievable finish. After the game, Nixon said he didn't remember much about the shot. Talk about an up-and-down night. In the first half, he was benched after scoring only one basket.
But his Trojans could play some D, but it was Arizona, which was hot. Matt Othick drilling the three. The Cats up 63-60. Still a 3-minute lead, under 2 minutes. Harold Miner drives, but Yeaman Sanders follows. George Raveling's game plan isn't unraveling, but his wardrobe is. Wildcats by 1, 10 seconds left, a mad scramble. That one doesn't go, but Rodney Chapman at the buzzer. Does it count? Yes. Unbelievable, 80-79 the final. Rather 70-69 the final. Look, you see, shot gets off in time, and the crowd is going crazy. Again, 76. John Wooden on hand to see Don McLean play, but he'd have to be patient in this one. First half, Dwayne Fontana, the alley-oop to Mario Bennett. You like Bennett? How about this one? Another one. 14 points in the first half. We're tied at 46. Bill Frater thinks his boys can pull off the upset at Pauley. But that's when McLean gets in gear. A little jumper there. A little softer jump hook on the inbounds. McLean finishes with 26 points. McLean Deluxe indeed is tied in Birmingham, meeting top-seeded Arkansas. And it was a great day for James Robinson. 2 of his 29 points right there. The Tide thinking upset. Todd Day missed that first shot, but he says, ain't missing this one, fellas. Wim Sanderson says, I just can't stand it when he does that. Check out the action here. Robinson, the go-ahead three-pointer with just seconds left. Wimp can't believe it. We're going to pull it off. But Oliver Miller, was the celebration premature? Oh, just off the backboard. Bama wins it 90-89. LSU, without Shaquille O'Neal, meeting Kentucky. He, of course, suspended for 1 game for the altercation with Marcus Groves of Tennessee. That was Jamal Mashburn. The Wildcats up 3. Then, without the Shaq in the middle to patrol the lanes, Kentucky goes up 6. LSU comes back. Vernell Singleton, the nice turnaround. Tigers up 1, but John Pelfrey loses his shoe, but not his composure. Wildcats use a strong second-half run to win that one by.
And we'll pick it up here in the first half. Seminoles with some tough D. On the break, Charlie Ward to Rodney Dobard for the dunk. Dean Smith wondering, was the curse going to continue? North Carolina also played the tough D. There's a nice steal by Derek Phelps. Outlet to Hubert Davis, all by himself inside where he usually doesn't find him, and all alone. Watch the nice move by Davis. Knifing through 3 defenders, he puts it up. Seminoles fall short in their Leitner trying to fire up Brian Davis. Then Leitner dishes to Davis. Duke in control throughout the entire game. Only 0 for Tech today. Malcolm Mackey working inside. Hits his first 9 shots. He had 25 points. Duke D2 was also tough. Leitner to Bobby Hurley for the lay-in. Hurley had 17. What a headache for Georgia Tech. For cameraman, Howard Eaton trips over this guy. First half, Darwin Alexander was on fire, the three-pointer. Alexander again. Alexander had 10 points in the first half, and Johnny Orr of Iowa State did not like what he was seeing. No doubt, Oklahoma State keeping the pressure on. Byron Houston with a nice no-look pass to Corey Williams. He gets the hoop. Oklahoma State wins 69-60. Over to Oklahoma and Kansas. Here's the crucial play. Brian Sallier twists his knee. He has to leave the game. The Jayhawks subsequently go on to a 16-0 run. Second half, Oklahoma with a run of their own. Look at Angelo Hamilton, 360. They pulled within 3, but Kansas did not collapse. Watch the nice defense in the break. Ben Davis directs Walters to Alonzo Jameson. He misses it, but Davis hustles back and gets the tip in. Adonis Jordan, he also nails the 3. Kansas goes on to win it 85.
He mugs Malik Sealy, guys, giving him the Sealy of approval. The intentional foul called, and Lamont Middleton takes his own shot at Kelly. Cooler heads would prevail. Morning was huge for the Hoyas. 2 of his 25. Get this, he's already set a Big East tournament record for free throws and free throws attempted. He had 25 points. Georgetown up 4, 10 seconds left. Jason Buchanan nails the 3, cuts it to 1, but St. John's calls timeout. They didn't have any left. The refs assessed the technical, and Louis not happy as the Johnnies lose 68-64. Jimmy Boeheim not happy with his Syracuse club early against Seton Hall. Terry DeHare 18 points in the game. Pirates up 9 at the half, but the Orangemen would battle back. Michael Edwards hitting the key jumper, ties it at 58, tied at 66. That's Edwards with the key steal, the key layup. Give this guy the key to the city. The Orangemen with a 2-point lead. 7 seconds left. The hair off the iron. It's no good, and the Orangemen win it as of getting the NCAA tournament riding on this game. But Chris Gent takes a ride there. Incredible hoop and the foul. 16 points. Gent's fired up. The Buckeyes fired up. Why not? They were up by 20. And JJ, what a great turnaround move. Second half, OSU up 24 and more. Good ball movement. Gent to Baker to the beautiful bounce pass to Jackson for the foul. Jackson finished with 26 points as OSU wins it 94-63.
That game, Herb Jones, the floater and the lay-in. How nice. Bearcat hustle. Watch this one. Anthony Buford gets his pocket picked by Tony Madlock, who goes the length of the floor, but the nice hustle by Buford, who gets back with the emphatic block. Larry Finch loves to see what's going on because his team is really cruising. Cincinnati was looking for the win. Greg Gary makes the steal. Gets it to Anthony Reed, to David Whitmore, back to Reed for the slam. Tulane up by 10 at the half. Second half, all Tulane. Matt Green goes in all alone for the reverse jam. And the Green Wave put it away late. Green feeds Pete Rashi for the slam. Tulane wins this one 87-69. TCU, Houston can't believe it, but they're in overtime. In overtime, down by 2, time running down. Michael Strickland, it won't go. Albert Thomas puts it in, but there was no time left. Tied at 76. Second overtime. Houston by 3. TCU's Alan Tolley tries the 3. It won't go. Pat Foster and the Cougars win this one 87-84.
An IU victory in West Lafayette would not only clinch a share of the Big Ten title, it would more than likely clinch a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament. We take you to West Lafayette and Damon Bailey. With his Hoosiers down by a deuce in the second half, 2 of his 19, Purdue counters Woody Austin. The tough J hacked in the act, and it counts. And the always animated Bob Knight watches Purdue lead it by 1. 47 seconds to go. Austin's dangerous pass saved by Quanzo Martin. Ian Stanback to Eric Riley. Riley would hit both free throws. Indiana down by 3, 28 seconds left. Bailey's 3 can't go. Matt Waddell with the rebound. And Purdue holds on to win it 61-59 as they storm the floor. And the most important question on their mind, no, you may not. Gallery, you cannot leave him open for 3. Good. At the other end, Hubert Davis, Derek Phelps, Grant Hill, the two-handed jam. A highlight reel for both teams. Hubert Davis, the fall-away J. Both teams shooting 56%. Late in the first half, Duke trying to pull away. Grant Hill, the steal. He did the dirty work, takes it in. Look out below. Blue Devils by 8 at the break. Second half, Leitner gets his own rebound, draws the foul, and it goes 25, a game high. Bobby Hurley and Thomas Hill, the putback, and put on a happy face. Duke wins it. Need a permit to wear that thing. James Robinson lighting up the night. 17 first half points. Jamal Mashburn keeping Kentucky close. The Mash, 28. Kentucky still down by 3 at the break. Second half, more Cats. The big contribution, Dale Brown, the back door. He also played great defense on Robinson, and Kentucky wins its 16th SEC Tournament Player of the Year in 84 and 85. Alonzo, the Player of the Year this year. But even Patrick couldn't have gotten this one. Moten with the hang time, he had 20. Morning had his moves, looking like a pro here. He had 23, game tied at 29 at the half. Second half, Syracuse going through the Hoya defense. The press, Dave Johnson makes him pay. Syracuse by 8. 27 seconds to go. Jim Boeheim up by 3. Joey Brown. NBA three-point range. Nothing but the bottom of the net. We're tied at 54. Ewing loves it. 6 seconds to go. Johnson right in the face of Alonzo Mourning, and he buries it. Syracuse up by a deuce. 3 seconds to go. The Hoyas do not get a good shot. Robert Churchwell barely nicking iron. Syracuse wins it 56.
Line up despite that corneal abrasion suffered in Saturday's game, and the Cowboys hanging tough in the second half thanks to Sutton. Goes in for the layup, counted, he's fouled. The Cowboys up 5. KU's Roy Williams literally couldn't stand it. Rex Walters, though, hits the 3. KU up 4. The Jayhawks then go on to put it away. Eric Pauley feeding Alonzo Jameson for the slam, and let the Big 8 celebration begin on the Kansas bench. They win it 66. Pacific's Randy Lavender could tie the game with a free throw, but he misses. Check out the scramble. Time runs out. New Mexico State holds on to win it by the score of 74-73. So the Aggies gain their first Big West Conference. For the rebound, comes down hard. The sprained left ankle. He saw limited playing time in the second half, but Matt Stanking picks up the slag, misses the jumper, but hustles and gets the putback as the Spartans go up by 8. A.C. Earl, what in the heck was that? Then it's Steginger, passing to Dwayne Stevens, back to Steginger. Look at the pretty move. He had 17 points in his last home game. More Michigan State. Sean Respert, check that out. Behind the back to Anthony Miller. Spartans win it 64-53. An early example fighting time. Henry Williams at the line. Charlotte down by 1, but he nails both free throws, putting the 49ers up by 1. Last chance for the Green Wave. J.G. Hunter's attempt is short, and Jeff Mullins and his 49ers